All right, so here's how to fully retarget on Google's ecosystem. So that means being 24/7 everywhere all the time in front of potential leads, potential clients that are interested in potentially selling their property, and always staying in front of them so that you are top on mind. And when they think about selling, they automatically think about you. So we're going to cover the power of retargeting, setting up your retargeting audiences, creating and launching display retargeting ads. We're going to also launch YouTube retargeting ads and also some search ads. And I'm going to talk about how to manage your retargeting campaigns. So the power of retargeting, omnipresence. Like I said, you are on multiple platforms everywhere at the same time. And to the people who have seen your previous ads or landing pages or website, all right, so the people who visit your website, your funnel, your landing pages, they're going to be retargeting afterwards. When they will go read the journal or the news online, they'll see your ads. Or when they'll see a new YouTube video or a new music video on YouTube, they'll see your ads afterwards as well. Why? Because they've shown interest, right? They visited your website, they clicked on your ad in the first place a few months ago, a few weeks ago. So yeah, almost every day, personally, I get a new message of someone telling me, I see you everywhere now. All right. And it's on purpose. It's because they have looked up my Instagram, they looked up my Facebook, whatever, my YouTube. And now afterwards, I retarget them everywhere and they see me all the time. So great timing. All right. You're going to be hearing this as well. Oh, wow. Such great timing that I saw your ad. You know, now I'm ready to sell. I wasn't ready to sell a few months ago, but now I am. All right. Reason that is because we are able to show ads specifically to the people who have shown interest in the last year and a half. All right. So it's great to stay in front of, longer term leads. All right. So for a year and a half, you're going to be appearing in front of potential leads. Now, search ads. Okay, this is what it looks like. So when people will look up your name, you'll be having the ad on top as well. This is just mainly to get more real estate in terms of like the Google search results. And then display ads, looks like this, and then YouTube retargeting as well. So setting up your retargeting campaign. All right, the first step is to have your Google tag installed on your landing page. You should have already done this in the module called How to Track Your Leads Properly. Okay. If you also have a website, make sure it's on it too. All right. So if you have a main website, like not your funnels and not your landing pages, make sure you also install the Google Ads tag there. So you want to send it to your marketing company or the company managing your website. And I'll show you how to do this right now. So if you click on tools and settings inside Google Ads, now you might see all of these options or you might not, depending on which interface you are using, but essentially you'll be seeing Audience Manager. All right, click on Audience Manager, and then what you want to do is go to your data sources, click on Setup tag right here next to Google Ads tag, click the first one right here, save and continue, install the tag yourself, or email the tag ideally if you already have a company managing this for you, and you just put their email address in and they'll be able to install it on your website. So now what you want to do, if you want to set up your audiences, your retargeting audiences, you're going to go to tools and settings once again, and you're going to click on Audience Manager. Now right here inside segments, you're going to click the plus button right here, and we're going to choose website visitors. The segment name, we're going to copy this. We're going to say all website visitors, 540 days. All right, so that's a year and a half. Now what you want to do here is leave visitors of a page, and then page URL contains, you want to put your domain right here. So let's say myfullname.com. Do not put the www, just put it just like this. And also don't put the HTTPS before. All right, so just like this. If your domain name is yourfullname.com, put it just like this. All right, and then, or if you have a landing page or a funnel, you are using your main domain with a subdomain, then put it like that. So let's say my subdomain with my landing page is go.mikaelberube.com. You could put this as well. Okay. And then what you want to do is click on prefill segment with people who match the rules within the past 30 days. Okay. And then here we're going to change it to 540, create segment. Now, the second audience we'll create will be for the views. All right, as an ad for the last year and a half. So we're going to create another one. We're going to say YouTube users. The name will be any video as an ad from YouTube. And then it's going to say viewed any video as an ad from a channel. And your channel will be there automatically. Make sure you click that first option right here and then change this to 540. Click on create. Now we'll create another one. The next one that we'll be creating will be visited channel page. So YouTube users visited a channel page. Change this to 540. Create it. The next one is viewed any videos on YouTube. So viewed any videos. Viewed any video from a channel. We're going to change that to 540 and then create. And then the last one will be subscribe. Subscribe to a channel. Create. I'll show you how to create and launch your display retargeting ads. Now, we already created some display ad designs for you that you can use directly depending on the lead magnet you are using. Okay, so you can directly download the zip files below this module. I'll show you right now. If you go below this module, you'll find these resources right here. So if your lead magnet is a free home staging consultation, then you can download either or these two zip files. So if your lead magnet is a free home staging consultation, you can download one of these two zip files right here. We have the free home valuation, we have the max price home sales system, the $500 off and $1,000 off. So essentially, let's say I take the free home valuation, or actually let me take the free home staging consultation. Click on download. You're going to see it's going to download on your computer a zip file, and we're going to use it later. So if you don't want to use our designs that are already done for you, what you can do is go on creatopy.com and sign up for their 7-day free trial on the automate plan. Okay, this is the automate plan, okay, that you need to sign up for, and then you can cancel before they charge you. All right, so you can create simple ads with different lead magnets. I'm going to show you how to do it in a second with Creatopy if you don't want to use our ads that we created for you. So you type in Creatopy on Google, you're going to find it. It's the first one. And then you can click on start trial, and then you can put in your email information, create a password. So the plan you want to sign up for in the free trial is called Automate like this at $45 per month. And then you're going to see your free trial. Okay, so make sure that you actually cancel before they charge you, because you don't need to be charged for this, right? You're going to do the designs right away. So what you want to do is click on create, and then you can type display design set, click on this, and then you're going to have a bunch of templates that you can use and that you can edit. Okay, so let's say I want this one right here. Then you can change here first month for whatever you want to change. So, and it will affect all the formats. Okay, the reason why we use Creatopy, by the way, is because you change something once and it affects all of the different formats and the different dimensions that we're going to be using with the display ads. Okay, because there are a few, like you can see, all of these dimensions are going to be useful. Instead of doing one by one each of the dimensions and each of the edits on multiple formats, then we just do it once and it applies to all of them, if that makes sense. So you can just change it to your lead magnet, get this for free, whatever. You can change the color, if you want this to be blue. So yeah, you just change everything like I'm showing you right now. And then afterwards, what you do is click here, you download as PNG, download, and then it'll download as a zip file. All right. With that being said, though, as I told you guys, we already created some designs for you that you can just plug and play and use. So you don't need to do all of this, right? But if you do want to change it or have your own or put your own logo to it, whatever, which honestly won't make a difference, you can. So here's how to create the display campaign. You want to click on new campaign right here, and then you want to click on leads. And then once again, we want to remove contacts, and then click on continue. And then we want to click on display, standard display campaign, your website URL. That should be basically the first page they land on. So the opt-in page of your funnel. Okay, so copy and paste that URL, put it there, and then we'll call it display retargeting. Continue. So in terms of the location, what you want to put is the state that you work/live in. Reason that is because even though you are targeting a specific city or a specific neighborhood and you're not necessarily transacting in the whole state/province, is because when we are talking about retargeting, we want to make it a bit larger so that the algorithm is able to show our ads to the people who engaged with your YouTube channel or who visited your website. Otherwise, it might not actually be activated. So for me, I'll click on enter, know the location. Let's say I put Quebec, Canada, target. Okay. And then the language, make sure it's English. All right. Then you want to click on next. All right, so for the daily budget now, you want to put $1 or $2 per day. You can put more than this if you'd like, but most of you guys with $1 or $2 per day, you'll be getting in front of the people that you want to get in front of. All right, so it'll be sufficient enough. So $1 or $2 because your audience isn't that small, and retargeting on display is really, really cheap as well. So for me, I'll put $2 per day right here. I want to focus on conversions and then automatically maximize conversion. All right, now click on next. And here for the targeting, we're going to click on audience segment and we're going to click browse, and then we'll find how they have interacted with your business. So we want to click on website visitors, select this as the audience that we created. And then we want to select all the other ones related to YouTube. Okay. Optimize targeting. Make sure to turn that off because these are random people outside of the retargeting audience that we want to target. Then we want to click on next. So after, what you want to do is click on new ad, upload display ads, and then you want to take the zip files that you would have downloaded below this module for the designs that we already created for you, or the designs that you would have created on your side with Creative on the website. Now, once you have that zip file, you want to double click on it so that it opens up. And then it'll give you all the different sizes and different formats. You want to select them all, and then you can do a drag and drop right here. Now, it might be normal that you get an error message right here when you upload these ads saying that certain formats are not accepted. This is 100% normal. Just ignore the message and then move on because all of the other ones will be accepted. Here, the final URL. You want to make sure that you have your first landing page inside your funnel. That should be the opt-in page, all right? It's called the opt-in page. And you select this, and then you paste it here. Add URL option. The final URL suffix, what we're gonna do is in the how to launch your YouTube ads campaign cheat sheet. Warning, this YouTube ad campaign launch cheat sheet is not in this module, okay? It's in the previous module, okay? Called how to launch your YouTube ads. So you wanna refer to that, and then you'll be able to copy and paste that URL string right here to know exactly which ad generated which lead. If you don't do that, it's going to be hard to track. I mean, pretty much impossible. So that's why we do it. And then you want to copy and paste it right here. Then you want to click on next. Now, you might get that error message where it says your targeting signals are too narrow. This is normal because you just created your retargeting audiences. Okay, so your retargeting audiences are so small, they are being populated right now, and it is normal, all right? They'll say that, and you need to just ignore it for now. Now, your ad group doesn't include a responsive display ad. That is fine because we're using the standard display ad anyways, so no worries. Publish campaign right here. So if we go back to display campaigns right here, and we click on campaigns, we can see that it is eligible, the status, and currently learning. Now, in the first few days, you won't get any traction, you won't get any impressions, and you won't be spending. And that is normal. But after a few days and few weeks, it should start spending. So here's how to launch your YouTube retargeting ads. Now, we're going to use your best performing cold YouTube ad. If you didn't crack code yet with your YouTube ad and you didn't find an ad that is working really well for you, then hold on to this. Okay, wait a little bit because otherwise we're just going to do retargeting with an ad that is not necessarily working. So in my opinion, it's just a waste of money. So once you have an ad that is working well for you and you're getting leads from it, we're going to duplicate it and edit the targeting and the budget to $1 or $2 per day. So if we go back to all campaigns right here, that is our main ad. Let's say hypothetically for the demo of this video that it is working really, really well. We want to select it, edit, copy, edit again, paste. And then we'll say pause new campaigns after pasting, paste. Now, it might take a few seconds or minutes to copy and paste, but you'll have the second version of your campaign. So that would be a duplicate. Now we need to edit it. We're going to first edit the name to this, and it's going to be called retargeting. And yeah, we're going to save it. So that way we know that instead of targeting real estate interest and demographics, this will be the retargeting audiences that we created. We're going to change the budget to $1 or $2 per day. So let's say $2 per day for this. And then I'll click on the campaign right here. I'm going to go into audiences. I'm going to click on more details. Click on edit in settings. Then I'm going to change the location. Once again, I'm going to exit out of this. I'm going to put the state or the province that you work in. So for me, it's going to be Quebec. Language, make sure it's English. Everything's good there. Make sure to save right here. And then once you are here, back to audiences, all right? So back to the main page of audiences right here. I want to click on edit audience segment. Select group 1. And then you want to X this, X, so that we remove this. Click on browse, and then click on how they have interacted with your business. Select website visitors right here, the one that we created, and all of the YouTube ones. Click on save. Now you also want to click on demographics right here and edit it. Select group 1, and here I'd select everyone. All right. Why? Because it's retargeting and it's really targeted in the first place. So we don't need to narrow it once again. Right? We already put a layer of targeting by selecting the retargeting audiences. If we put too many, we're going to be restricted. And anyways, these people are actually interested. So now everything is good with your YouTube retargeting campaign, and you just need to officially launch it. All right. So make sure that you enable it like this, and then it might take 1 to 2 business days to actually get reviewed and published, or it might take as well a few minutes only. Okay. So here's how to create and launch your search ads. This is technically not retargeting, and we just want to make sure that we have more real estate on Google. Like I said, when people type in your name, because people will look you up online when they see your ad on YouTube, on Facebook, whatever the platform, they'll see if you have reviews, they'll see if you have a website, they'll try to find out who are you, all right? And we want to make sure that there's no competitors that are appearing when they are looking up your name and that you are there on top, all right? So we're going to create a campaign right now together with $1 or $2 per day. So once again, create the blue button, new campaign, and then we're going to click on leads. We're going to remove contacts, remove, continue, and then we're going to select search right here. And the goal will be to get website visits. Once again, we're going to put the opt-in page URL. It's always the same process, guys. And we're going to call it search campaign. We're going to click continue. Now, daily budget is going to be $2. You might not actually spend $2 per day on this, even though you put $2 per day, because not a lot of people will actually look up your name on a daily basis. Okay. And then we want to focus on conversion. We want to click next. We want to include these. And then we want to change the location to, once again, the state or the province that you are working in. So target this language, then select English, or you could actually remove it for now, because if they look up your name, doesn't matter which language they speak, because most of the time they will actually be speaking English or the language that you want them to speak if you target basically the state or the province. So I'm going to remove it for this, and then we're not going to put anything here. And then we're going to click on next. All right. So the keywords, all right, important. You want to put your full name. And then you also want to put your company's name if you have your own company name. All right. So what I mean by this is you don't want to put your brokerage name, because otherwise anyone who will look up your brokerage will probably see your ad, and this might be too broad and you're going to be paying for basically nothing. But here you want to capitalize on the people who look up your name. So if, you know, operate as Michael Berube and I also have like Michael Berube Realty Group, I'm going to write this as well. Okay. Now here for the headlines, what you want to do is get multiple headlines. So sell your house for top dollar. And this exactly fits 30 characters. So there's this one for you. Sell within 5 days or less. Free home valuation. Top real estate agent. And then you could put the city, so Montreal, for example. And then you just put some other headlines similar to this one. All right. Description, that could be a bit longer, so up to 90 characters. All right. So you want to put something like, find out what your property is worth in today's market, and also something for the buying side as well. So get an exclusive list of properties in Montreal under $700,000. First come, first served. We're adding fear of missing out, some FOMO. You click done. And then afterwards, you click next. We're not going to put any site link extensions. And we're just going to click on next. Now, you will probably get that error saying no traffic expected. Check your targeting settings to fix this. Completely normal. Once again, because you might not have a lot of search volume. People looking up your name, it might be really rare right now, but still, everything's fine. All right. So what we'll do is publish the campaign right here, and then you click on publish. Okay. Now, if we go back to overview right here, or we click here, actually, all campaigns, and then campaigns, you'll see the campaign right here. So just to recap right now, you should be having your main cold YouTube ad, and then you have the display retargeting ad, and then you have the YouTube retargeting ad, and then you have the search campaign. And you should also have the initial campaign they made you create when you created your Google account that you can actually select right here, edit, and you can remove it. So here's how to manage your retargeting campaigns. You can be more flexible since the goal of these is mainly to always be present and grow brand awareness. You don't need to monitor them or obsess over the cost per lead. Even if you don't get leads, but you're still getting impressions, I'll still leave it on. All right. And you can change it every few months. So for the display and the YouTube retargeting, I suggest you switch them up every 3 months or like 4, 5, 6 months, you know, whenever you feel like it and when you want to do it, just to refresh the creatives. All right. Visuals, what's being shown out there. So for the search campaign, you don't need to touch it again. Like you create it once and then it runs for life. All right. And I've had display and YouTube campaigns run for literally 12 months plus than this and still generate leads and appointments too. So you just want to make sure that the campaigns are actually spending money over a few days and a few weeks. In the first few days or first 2, 3, 4 weeks, it might not spend and it might actually be normal, like I said. But after that, you want to make sure that it is spending money so that it is actually active. All right. And all the targeting settings are right. I want you to take these actions right now. I want you to launch the 3 retargeting campaigns that we've talked about, the display, the search, and the YouTube retargeting campaign. And also just double check that everything is all right when it starts to spend some money in the next few days or in the next few weeks. And congratulations, you're now omnipresent like the 1% of agents. None of them actually know how to do retargeting like I just showed you. And I'm telling you, your friends, your family, your SOI, your potential clients, your active clients will tell you what is going on. How come you are everywhere when I go online? I'm telling you, like, you're going to get these comments. And it's awesome because you know that it is actually working and that you are doing great marketing.